about today's practice, and then obviously your honor, big name to the Groza watch list?
That's a great honor. I'm really excited about it, but it doesn't mean a whole lot yet. Today I had a good practice, executed well, kickoffs were good, so I'm excited about it.
Is that an area that maybe more than some others that you're looking to improve on, kickoffs, depth, things like that?
Yeah. Try to get more touchbacks, better distance, more hang time, all that stuff I think I've improved a lot on from last year. That's probably the area I've gained the most. And then obviously just working on being more consistent all the time when it comes to field goals.
Leigh, how do you do that in the off season to make sure when you get to practice you can get that what you're looking for?
For me, I actually tried to gain some weight this off season to help with the kickoffs. I think that's going to pay off. And then the consistency, I think, is just a natural thing that develops over time. The more you practice, the more you work, the better your technique gets, and the more experience you have.
How's your tackling right now?
Man, I've done a few tackling drills in camp. Hopefully we won't have to use them though.
Coach Saban said you're the backup punter. Is that something you spend a lot of time on now?
I used to spend a lot more time on it than I have this camp, just trying to save my leg as much as possible for what I specialize in. But yeah, I am the backup, and I have worked on it some in camp, but it's just for emergency purposes. That's all I'm got to be ready for.
Leigh, with the family legacy that you have here, what does it mean going into your senior season?
It means I got one more year to try to outdo my dad, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it's nice, It's senior year is probably the most important to everyone. It's just your last chance to make a mark, your last chance to do something great, and hopefully that's what I can do.
Do you think about the misses more than the makes even in practice?
That's a good question. They probably do stick out in your mind a little bit more. You probably overlook the makes just because it's what you expect, it's what you want. And anytime you miss one, you tend to analyze it to try to figure out what you did wrong. So probably shouldn't worry about it as much as I do sometimes. Sometimes you just got to put it behind you and move on.
How much of a benefit is it to have PJ there that you've worked with for several years?
Man, that's probably the area we've gotten so much better on. Just, I've had the same snapper and holder the last 2 years, and we all know each other. We've all got a really good routine we do now, and I think that's going to help out a lot this year.
Nobody talks about Brian Selman. Brag about Brian.
Brian's a really good guy, man. He's a really smart guy. He's gotten a whole lot better as a snapper. Every year I've seen him improve a lot, and now he's a really good snapper. Really consistent, and he's probably the leader of our little unit, in my opinion. He's that guy that's always there. He's always an anchor, a guy you can talk to, and he's one of my favorite guys on the team.
Have you heard before, Saban said it the other day, that you're an assassin?
Yeah, he has actually told that to me before. He tries to use that as the mindset that a kicker should have, and I think he's right about that. You got to go out there realizing you only have one shot.
How's P.J. Fitzgerald doing?
PJ's really punting well. I've been really impressed with how he's doing. He worked with a couple guys over the summer that are good punters, and apparently he picked up a couple good tips. Because I'm telling you, I've really been impressed with how well he's punting, and I think he's going to have a great year.